Welcome to The Explainer. AI is absolutely everywhere right now. It's all over the headlines. But what's really going on? Today, we're diving deep, way below the surface of the hype, to look at the hidden parts of the AI iceberg, the stuff that's quietly changing, well, everything.
All right, so here's what we've got on top. First, we're going to talk about whether you can even trust what you see anymore. Then, we'll get into what this means for jobs, the huge money behind it all. And finally, we'll zoom all the way out to see the global power struggle that's unfolding. Okay, let's kick things off with something that affects us all personally. This new era of digital deception. AI is getting scary good at faking things, isn't it? It's getting so hard to know if what you're seeing online is real or not. So think about it for a second. You've seen those wild AI-generated videos, right? The ones that just look almost real. But what's the #1 sign, the big giveaway that you're actually watching a fake? I bet the answer's going to surprise you. Okay, so get this. The biggest red flag. It's not some crazy digital glitch or a weird artifact. No, it's actually bad video quality. Yeah, you heard that right. That blurry, pixelated look you see, that's not a bug, it's a feature. It's being used on purpose to hide the flaws. It's basically a form of digital camouflage. That blurriness helps hide all the little imperfections that these AI models still struggle with. Things like unnatural skin or backgrounds that just don't look quite right. It's also way cheaper and faster to make short, low-quality clips. It's a really clever and kind of sneaky way to trick us. So what's the big takeaway here? It's pretty simple and a little unsettling. We have to shift from just trusting what we see to actually verifying where it came from. The old saying, seeing is believing, that's pretty much out the window now. The source is everything. All right, so we've seen how AI can create digital illusions. Now, let's talk about how it's creating some very real changes in the modern office. We're moving from the virtual world to the real-world consequences for our careers. And this is a big one. Take a look at this number, 14,000. That's how many white-collar and management jobs UPS cut. Why? Because AI and automation are getting really good at the kinds of tasks managers used to do. This isn't about factory floors anymore. This is hitting the corporate office. And it's not just a one-off. Look at Amazon, another 14,000 corporate jobs cut. It's the same story. As these powerful AI tools get integrated, they're taking over tasks that were once the domain of highly paid professionals. It's a trend that's impossible to ignore. So let's be clear, this isn't just a temporary dip because of a bad economy. This is a structural shift. We're seeing a new reality where those traditionally safe office jobs are actually becoming more vulnerable than many blue-collar roles. A desk and a degree aren't the ironclad guarantee they used to be. So if AI is causing this much disruption, you have to ask, what's fueling this fire? Well, it's a tidal wave of cash, a financial frenzy. But that leads to an even bigger question. Could it all just be one giant bubble? Well, that brings us to this quote from a name you might recognize, Michael Burry. Yeah, that Michael Burry, the investor from The Big Short who famously predicted the 2008 housing crash. He's sounding the alarm, saying he's found a new bubble. And when a guy like that talks, you tend to pay attention. And he's not just tweeting about it. He's making massive financial bets against the AI boom. He's using something called a put option, which is basically a way to bet that a stock's price is going to go down. He's shorting the AI darlings, which is a seriously gutsy move. But it's not just one guy's gut feeling. Analysts have developed checklists to identify financial bubbles, looking at historical patterns. And when you run AI through that checklist, well, it's kind of alarming. High uncertainty, check. Novice investors piling in, check. A narrative that sounds just too good to be true, double check. It's hitting every single marker. In fact, it's a perfect score. 8 out of 8 on the bubble risk scale. That is a flashing red light. Analysts are drawing parallels to the dot-com bubble of the late 90s. The situation feels eerily familiar. And the stakes here are just enormous. To put it in perspective, look at this. Just one company at the heart of the AI boom, Nvidia, now accounts for a staggering 8% of the entire S&P 500's value. That's one company out of 500. The concentration of risk is immense. If that one stock stumbles, it could drag the whole market down with it. Okay, let's zoom out one last time, Because this isn't just about fake videos or jobs or even the stock market. At its core, this is a new global power struggle. This is about who gets to write the rules for the 21st century. And right now, every single nation is facing a fundamental choice, what's being called the sovereignty question. Do you build your own AI infrastructure, keeping your data and control at home? Or do you buy it from a foreign tech giant, which is faster but means you're basically handing over the keys to your digital kingdom? Take a country like Canada, for example. The risk they face is becoming what some call a digital raw material supplier. Think about that. All their valuable data, from healthcare records to city traffic patterns, gets sent abroad, processed by foreign AI, and then the profit, is captured somewhere else. It's the 21st century equivalent of exporting raw timber and buying back expensive furniture.
So, how does a country avoid this? Well, experts are outlining a path to what they call digital sovereignty. It really boils down to 3 key steps. 1, you have to invest in your own domestic computing power. 2, you need strong laws to govern how data is used. And 3, you absolutely have to foster your own homegrown AI talent. It's about building, not just buying. So there you have it. We've gone from a blurry video on your phone to the job market to a potential trillion-dollar bubble, all the way to a global power dynamic. AI is not coming, it is here. And it leaves us with the single most important question of our time. Who will write its rules?